Hello, Frugal Force. Once again, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty. In this video, I call Luke Cage wants his anger back. Now, to get it up front, I really wanted to like this current run of Luke Cage that started in 2017. I did. I am a huge fan of Luke Cage. And overall, I would have to give the series probably a C. The writer was David F. Walker, and the first story arc, the penciler was Nelson Blake. And then for this, during that time, for the first story arc, the story I thought was okay, but the artwork just seemed like tracing of models, and they didn't have any power in them. The action just didn't sell it. It seemed dull and uninspired in the artwork. It was passable to sometimes cringe, especially when it came to action scenes. They just didn't sell it at all. Luke Cage never seemed to have the powerful stature that he should have. I'm a big fan of Luke Cage in the series in the 70s, and I actually like what Bendis did with him and bringing him up to date and a lot of the character. But in this new edition, and lately, it's also seen this in the Defenders, too. It's one of the issues with the Defenders, I think, takes it down a little bit, is Luke Cage just doesn't have the same character. He doesn't have his anger. Luke Cage was a guy that was very easily angered. He'd run in, and he's powerful, and he'd thrash stuff. Now, he just seems more saintly and calm, and that's not the character. That's not the Luke Cage I've grown to love. Granted, being married with a kid can have an impact on you, and maybe that's part of the reason why, but still, it's just the character isn't there like he used to be that makes a lot of enjoyment. So I want that anger back. I want that sweet Christmas aggravation, of Luke Cage, where he just hauls off and tears stuff up and shows his power, as well as that he's witty and his street smarts. Granted, they've still kept his street smarts and his wit, but he's not the same. He's a caged animal now. His rage is caged. Despite all of his rage, he's still just a rat in a cage. I want that anger, that personality that separated him from a lot of the counterparts in the other heroes, because now he just sort of, I'm just a regular strong guy. He doesn't have what made him special. No, we don't need his tiara. We don't need the chain bracelet. I like him in the regular street clothes. Absolutely, with the shaved head. I think it's a great look for the character. But I want that. I'm not going to take crap from anybody attitude, and I am just going to pound you if you have an issue with it. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's probably the heat running in my office. But yeah, I want that back. I wanted this book to be good, and I hear it's getting canceled. And I hope he gets another shot with a new attitude and a new writing and a new series, and with some art that doesn't make you cringe. Because, as I said, as well as the art was and uninspired in the first arc, the second arc with the same writer but the penciler, I'm going to butcher his name, Guillermo Sanabaza. I don't like the art at all. Not a bit. It's sloppy. It seems very uninspired to me. Not my cup of tea. I want a good Luke Cage book with great artistry, great, dynamics to it, to his attitude, showing what makes this character special again, why, what sets him apart from the rest. I seen the same issue of him in the Defenders. I didn't think the Defenders current series was that bad, actually. But once again, it fails on the same merit. It's not that bad, but I can't say it's great. Once again, a C is not enough to consistently sell a book. I can't recommend a book to somebody when it's just, it's average, it's okay. No, I'm going to tell you to read something that's really good. And it runs from the same issue. Luke Cage doesn't set himself apart from anything by showing that Luke Cage attitude. Matter of fact, they give him sort of a goofy hipster kind of attitude that just doesn't make sense. I want the hard-hitting, take no crap, I will beat you down because I am the man, Luke Cage back. And that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Has Luke Cage changed that much? Do you like the way Luke Cage is now? Do you remember him from the 70s? Do you like him from the 70s when he wouldn't take crap from anybody and he would beat you down? Or am I just going crazy? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notifications bell if you liked it, and tell others. My goal is to get this channel booming and get even more people in the Frugal Force this year. So until next time, keep it frugal.